This is Enriquez. Nickname Blackhand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name is Enriquez and you're watching Uncensored. While we're back at it with another episode of Wicked Women. In this call, you're going to hear Lisa, the wife of fallen Mexican Mafia member Emiliano Zapata Lopez, also known as Tonito. When she's engaging in this call, she's an active informant for the ATF. That's why she's talking so openly. And it's an extensive call. Unfortunately, we don't have graphics of the participant, and I will not post one of Lisa because she's relocated and don't want to do anything to jeopardize her. But with that said, I want you to hear how openly this conversation is. And I want to point out something. We put up these audio calls with not extensive graphics and editing, like an editing burden, right? Because it becomes an editing burden. And even my editor needs time off. So I try to give her easy tasks like this, just strictly audio to do with minimal graphics. So I'd appreciate it if you guys watch the videos for their entirety. These are specifically for the truckers, the workers, the day laborers, all those guys that listen to me during their work and girls that listen to me during work and their day. It's an audio, kind of like a podcast deal, and there's little or no graphics. We're going to intermingle these between the fire videos. We can't put out fire every day. It's such a huge editing burden for my editor, and it causes stress on the team to get these out as much as we've been getting them out. We got some coming, but this is between Lisa and a crew member who's incarcerated, and they talk about multiple crew issues. It's about a half hour long. Hope you enjoy it. With that said, here goes the call.
Hello?
Hello, Faye.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I apologize about yesterday. I didn't have my phone on during the time when you texted me.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I tried to call you back last night though, but you didn't answer.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I was out late last night. Anyways, it's not a biggie. Hey,
okay.
Listen, I just wanted to square something up with you. Did you talk to your buddy C?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess there was some kind of a misunderstanding. So, I don't have a problem with you getting that from C. Somebody had just called one of my boys, we call him TR, and they had told him that he was going to have to start giving all of that to C. So, being that I'm real close with him, he called me up and said, "Who's the C guy? I mean, since when would he be getting from me?" He says, he always gives to Faith. So I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, that's the misunderstanding. No, we spoke about that. No. I just told him, like the guys in here, because remember you told me about the green dots. That's what I had told him. Now, all the people on the streets, what I told them is hold on to it, because I didn't know if you wanted them to give it to you, or you wanted somebody out there before so they can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't have anybody out here right now that I can ask. That I could trust that way. So
that's my concern exactly. And this is why I had C helping me out as far as that. Now, are you talking about are you talking about Trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because they did tell me they had a little heated discussion about that. But that's why I was trying to get at you yesterday in regards to him.
Right, because he's pretty close with me. So
yeah. I figured that already.
Yeah, but I did go ahead and tell everybody that look at from what I understand, in our conversation that You sound pretty level-headed and definitely, with us. So I just told everyone to settle down and, TR can still give to me and C can give to you and you can give to me, right?
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even care to get that in my hands. My only concern is how will you feel comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? If you feel comfortable with TR out there, with what he's doing, that's fine by me.
Well, do you know something that I don't know about him?
No, I don't. But all I know is that, like, the way he came at C, and then because you got Boy over there in the same place with C, and he kind of came at them kind of strong in regards to that, But that's not what they were saying.
Yeah, he's pretty hyper. He's pretty.
Yeah.
He likes to jump.
Talk to you about him in regards to him doing that. It's not good to do that,
Right.
He can't be talking to the guys like that because he has to keep in mind that these guys are in here and they do help out a lot.
Sure. Yeah, he knows that.
He has to communicate with them. He has to communicate with them.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I told him to, stand down, but I think right now he realizes that, I can't trust a lot of people, and honestly, he's the only person that I know that, there's history with, so I think he just got a little bit protective. That's all he was, but I'll definitely make sure that, I don't want anybody disrespecting anybody and everyone being, cool, especially right now. Everyone needs to kind of get along and work with one another.
Yeah, because C sent me his number, but I didn't want to really get at him until I talked to you first.
Right.
Because he gave it to me last night, and but I didn't want to call him and tell him anything until I spoke to you. But the only thing, my only concern is like in here is keeping in touch with all the guys in the yard to making sure, because see, the last time when B got busted, it got all chaotic in here.
Right, I can imagine.
Yeah, so that's my concern right now. Is until you find someone out there that's comfortable, or we can find you somebody that we know really good, then you could work with. It'd be a lot better. You know what I mean? But for the time being, I think it's best for us to communicate, and that's what I want to keep us communicating with each other.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want a lot of. I don't like talking to a lot of people. That's for sure, and I won't. So I don't want to hear everybody, crying and fussing and drama, and I don't deal with that well. So
see, that's the thing, because you got to keep in mind, a lot of these guys are youngsters.
I know.
That's why I try to tell them, like, just be cool and communicate with each other, and everything will be fine. Everything will work itself out. Another thing too is Berto.
Yeah.
Berto was texting all these guys. She texted me as well yesterday in regards to money. You know what I mean?
In regards to what?
To money.
Really?
Yes.
Like, what is she trying to tell him?
I don't know, but she was telling Cisco yesterday. She told myself. Now I just want her to be cool because yesterday too she's talking about, or the day before yesterday she's talking about that nobody's replacing Nico until we go through her, but she's nobody.
Her? She's saying that?
Yes. Yes. See, that's becoming a problem. That's why I want to talk to you. Like, don't worry about all the guys in here. I'll communicate with them because I know you don't want to communicate with her, and that's what I explained to Cisco.
Okay. Here's the deal with her. She is really upset right now, and she, obviously doesn't want to know that, someone's going to just replace him like that because she feels, from her standpoint, that, wow, he was just that disposable, just like, boom, next week, next. But she needs to understand this is business, and this is how it works.
This is what I told her. Look, Nico he's a good dude. He was a good dude, and we got a lot of love for him. Unfortunately, he's gone. There's nothing we can do. All we can do is try to find out, get to the bottom of what happened, so we can do what we need to do. But at the same time, he has to be replaced.
Of course, that's just how it goes. But she doesn't want to see it like that. She got mad when she was hearing that. So I just, what? I just said, okay, whatever. I'm not going to sit there and argue with anybody, and I'm not going to listen to it. So I just said, okay, don't worry about it. Just, do whatever it is that you do, and good for you. But
but this is one thing I need to tell you so you're aware. Because if she starts demanding things from the guys in here, I'm gonna have to shut her down because she's gonna cause chaos for us.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll shut her down too. Here's the only thing that, from as far as I know, okay. I guess Nick sent some stuff in, okay.
Yeah.
And they want their money for that, and I think she has that coming to her.
No. Yeah. There is two guys, and C happens to be one. That's all I was going to ask.
Correct. Correct.
Does that belong to T, or does that belong to them? Because she's already sweating it for it, so he's thinking like, well, he hasn't even got it in here. So my question to you, if it's T, he's willing to get it so he can go ahead and make the money. But if not, he doesn't want to really deal with Berto because she's already pushing up on him. Right.
You know what? I wish I could answer that question honestly. I don't know. I did talk to Nick about it because Nick had told me what he was doing and what he was.
What I do know. This is what I do know is that Nick invested some of T's money on that. But I don't know.
He probably did. Of course, sure, he probably did.
So see, I didn't know. This is what we wanted to ask. Like, what do you want C to do with that? Does he give half to her, half to you for T, or what does he do? Because he doesn't want to get it because she's already sweating them.
I know.
Everything takes time.
Yeah. Well, she needs to calm down. She needs to calm down.
Yeah, because yesterday she texted me talking about what are you telling the guys because they're acting weird. And I told her, what are you talking about? Relax. I told her to stop stressing on things. Relax.
Right.
And I don't know what the problem is, but one thing for sure is like she can't be telling the guys that because she's confusing everybody.
Yeah, I know, because people are thinking that she's somebody, and that's the problem of what she was, doing out there. That nobody wants to take, orders from a woman, and they're not.
No.
Unless it's like, the wife. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, like I told her, I said, you're going to get hurt. I mean, you need to chill out right now. Stand down, So let me deal with her. You go ahead and tell everybody, they're not to be sending to her. That's for sure. Yeah. You and I will figure it out. But
okay. Also, I was going to ask you in Bell, in Bell Gardens.
Yeah.
Are you getting from over there?
No, because I hear that somebody is holding them up over there.
No. So, because I got a guy right here I got a guy right here in the yard, but I don't know if you are picking up from there directly, because if not, I can see how I can work it for you where you feel comfortable getting from there.
The dude's out there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on the street.
Okay. How come no one's been giving it from there if he's out on the street?
He was, Nico was supposed to.
But I heard that somebody by the name of BB was telling them no, and that they were getting in the way. Is this dude's name Yuska?
I'm not sure, but the guy here is Eagle.
Eagle?
Yeah, he's right here on the mainland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is in touch with the dude out there on the street, you mean?
Yeah. And T was well aware, because remember when Troubles was out there?
Yes.
That was all the area right there.
Okay.
And he was in charge of all that out there.
Right, but
these are just his homies picking up where he left off.
Right. Well, how about what was that dude's name from there? Damn it, what was that guy's name? Listo.
Listo? I don't know if he's out there.
Well, there's a couple of them from out there. So
let me find out. Let me find out. This weekend, I'll call you up either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll find out for sure. But I know they're picking up right there, and I know Nico was supposed to be picking up right there for sure.
Okay, but I was hearing from him that there was issues over there that they weren't giving. So try and find out what's really going on, because here's the problem. I mean, people always skim, okay, and we know that. And when you know, the last guy that went down, okay, well, everything was, you know, going pretty smooth. Then, you know, there was like some resistance over there in Bell Gardens, and then we got something, and we got nothing, and then I've been told a bunch of drama. So can you ask about a guy named Yeska out there who's supposed to be with us and find out what's really going on? Because I heard that somebody that Bam Bam's trying to step on our toes.
Oh no, because that been there for a long time already.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. So that's why I need to know what's going on, what's really going on over there. So thanks for bringing that one up.
I'll find out. I'll find out for sure. But I just wanted to get on the same page with you in regards to these little issues. That way they could be ironed out, and you know exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm not trying to stop whatever you got going out there. That's fine. I just want to make it to where you feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And whatever,
sure.
However we can help you out, however we can assist you, that's what we're here for. You know?
Okay, I appreciate that. I just need to, I don't want to be working with 10 different people. I'd like to work with you know, one in there, one out here, and, you know, just do that. I don't like, the more people you talk to, the worse things get.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have C over there, and I trust him fully, so he'll take care of all that. Just, you know, that's why I let you know his name, so you're aware of him too, you know.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, and you're saying that T knows you as Berta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He knows us real well. When he came down a few times to the county, we're all over there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So.
All right, good. That's good. I just need like someone that I could really, you know, count on and trust, and isn't going to be running drag. So. Yeah,
no. You can. I don't know if Seco still calls you or not too. You can
no.
ask him. Yeah, he's in the county somewhere.
I haven't heard from that dude in years.
Yeah. Oh, I talked to him. Maybe like about 3 weeks ago. He's in the county right now. Yeah.
Seco?
Yeah, little Seco.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's been a long time since I talked to him. You know, because we've had other people in place for him to talk to. Like I said, I don't like to talk to too many people, but you know, right now I have no choice. So. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I hear you. But whatever you need, that just get at me now. You know, I'll do my best. You know, and also I try to reach out to Jerry.
Yeah, me too.
Jerry.
What?
And some girl answered the phone, and she was supposed to go over there with him, and he never called me back.
Yeah, when was that?
That was yesterday.
Yeah, she gave me the same drama. So I find it hard to believe that that's his lady, and she's having his baby. That's his baby's mama. So I find it hard to believe that she hasn't seen him or been able to give him our message all week. I think that dude we talked to the other night went and told him, and then. Yeah,
I think so too. And that's another thing about Berto. We need to find out if Trevor was the one that told her, you know, threatened her and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. She's not saying much because she was like, why did you tell, she asked me why I told Clever everything that she told me. And I said, I didn't. I said, you know what? We made him tell us what happened in his words. So he was the one that told everything. He literally told us the whole story.
Yeah.
So I said, don't worry, I didn't mention your name. I didn't say anything about you, not you, but her. So I think she's just nervous. She's nervous.
Yeah, I think so too. But at the same time, it's like making me kind of like leery. Like, man, you know what's going on right here? Because you would think that she wants us to know and get to the bottom of all this. And if he's the one that's threatening her, then we need to know, you know, because obviously if he's threatening her, then he had a big role in what happened to Nico.
Right, I agree. But she's probably scared of, you know, them, because she's out there by herself, for one, and for two, she's probably, scared of, her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's been slitted over there.
She's been texting us a bunch of dumb things. So I mean, obviously, she's
I know she goes back and forth. Sometimes I think she's in the game, and then sometimes I think she's out. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 minute she's saying, no, I'm here. I'm going to ride this, shit for my man, and I'm down. And then the next she's like, fuck everybody. So I don't know. I'm not going to really trip on her too much. All I need is a little bit of information so I know where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I think we could probably do it without her, if we have to.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely we can do that.
Yeah, because we already know who, pretty much which areas, just not which people. But I know you guys are all in touch with the people out here, so I think we'll work it out if she decides to, chill out. That's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, all right, let me think about what we're going to do with this whole thing about what's owed back to her, because I think it's right to give her, even though, she's not Nico, but that's the lady, that she was with him. She did a lot of stuff with him. So I think it's fair to say she could have something, but if it's true that he was using, T's money, then it's probably going to have to go half and half. Yeah.
Well, because that's what C had told me, that Nico mentioned that to him.
Oh.
Yeah, and also there was a rascal that was in that me and Nico were discussing. There was a rascal from Longo that was in Calipat, and he was there for like 8-9 months, and he never provided no money. He was supposed to send it to me so I could direct it to Nico or send it to directly, because him and Nico bumped heads, and he never sent anything. And I don't know if he's out there now. I know he's on the streets, but I don't know if he's out there in Long Beach or where, So
yeah, I heard all about him. I heard about him too, that he wasn't giving. He was basically dodging him. Like, he told me about that guy. I don't know where he is, if he's in or out.
Yeah, no, he got out. We found out that he got out.
Oh.
So, and right now I'm trying to reach the guy that replaced him over there.
And he's from where?
Huh?
He's from where?
They're from Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was always talking about that dude. He said he's MIA though. Yeah,
he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was. I had spoken to Nico about a few days prior to all this. So, yeah. So I'll be looking into that too, well, I mean, we're on the same page as far as all that, and I'll let C know to ask her if I'm just gonna tell him if he gets it in, just to give her half, and then the other half goes to T, and we just take it from there, Yeah,
and I'm sure if she doesn't like it, she'll call me.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, little by little.
Right.
Because I mean, I know Nico had good intentions, but I mean, I don't really know Vero, so I don't know what her intentions are.
Right. Yeah, I know. No, she seemed pretty cool, and I know she was, down, and she was helping him and everything like that. So I don't want to burn her, but, I guess if it was half of his and he told you that, then that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So, and we can't stop everything, just because of what happened. I mean, we're all mad, and nobody likes it. It was wrong, but this shit happens, unfortunately, and it doesn't mean that everyone stops.
Yeah, I also like to know, the few little questions from her, maybe later on when you get around to it. Just to put an end to it, as far as like clever and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. I know today they were having the service.
Yeah. She told me last night, because she was texting me last night.
Do you know a guy named Steiny?
Yeah, he's in Delano.
Okay, what's that dude's deal? He really irritated me last night in like the worst way.
What happened?
Because he's got this phone, I guess, where he can't talk, but he could hear you, and he was telling me he kept calling me, and I wouldn't hear him. So I'd say, why do you keep calling? I mean, just text me. But he wouldn't text, and he just kept telling me, well, I can hear you, so just talk to me. And I told him, no, that's like really stupid. I'm not going to sit there and talk to someone who's not going to respond to me. But he wanted to respond back via text. And it's just, I'm not going to sit there doing that. It's just weird. So I kept telling him I don't want to do that. And he was just acting really weird. And it annoyed me. So I said, look at.
See, this is the reason I had Cisco go ahead and reach out to all you guys, and if they had any questions, they could just go ahead and get at us, you know. This way it wouldn't be so difficult. Now all these guys are trying to reach out to you. That's what I'm trying to prevent, you know.
Right, I don't need that. And I just told him, look, if you don't have a phone, and I don't play these kind of games, just find someone else who can talk for you, and then, you know, I'll deal with that. But I'm not gonna communicate with someone like that. And he's telling me communication is key, and yeah, well, get a phone that works then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, don't worry, because the other homie that's there, he reached out to me the other day, so she told him already. So I'll reach out over there and I'll let him know. Whatever he wants to know, then I'll get at him.
Yeah, I'm hearing he wants to really, you know, talk to me, but let him talk to you and you talk to me. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
Okay, that's cool, because like I said, I don't want to talk to, you know, everybody who's got questions right now. And I know T wouldn't want that either. So it'd be like, let's keep it to a minimum.
Know that. Yeah, I definitely know that.
Yeah, me too. So let's just do that. That sounds good.
Yeah, so we're on the same page, and yeah, we'll take it from there. I'll let C know too about in regards to Trigger, and I'll reach out to him, just like not to worry about whatever he does going on, and he can just keep on doing whatever he's doing, you know. Yeah,
because what he gets, he shoots, you know, on a green dot, and that's all cool. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Keep it. He can keep things the way he's doing it.
Yeah, cool. That's good.
Okay, and he didn't mean anything. He just was protective, and you know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we're all on the same page and we're all doing what we're supposed to do. That's good. And then I'll find out in regards to Bell Gardens, and I'll get back to you this weekend sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to know about that place, because I was mentioning to T about it, so that'd be great if we could find out what's really going on over there.
Yeah. I'll get on it. For sure.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you so much.
I'll let you go about your day or your evening. You have a good one, huh?
Okay, you too.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, share with a friend, but most importantly, hype the video. Hope you're enjoying this fire content we're dropping. Trying to bring it to you every day. Peace out, folks. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.
This is Enriquez. Nickname Berto.